Hello and welcome back to my channel, and today's tutorial is on this gorgeous pink summertime inspired makeup look. So let's get into the tutorial. So I've already done Penny's eyebrows, and here I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape just to carve out the eyebrows to make it look nice and clean. Also going over the eyelid, and I'm just cancelling out any discoloration that may be on Penny's eyes, and then I'm just blending it out with my sponge there and going over it with the Urban Decay Velvetizer. This just creates a base so that when you do go to put eyeshadow on, it's nice and smooth and eyeshadows blend a lot better. So I'm first going in with a Colourpop eyeshadow called Brick, and I'm just blending this into the socket and then out to the outer edge of the eye, and I'm blending that back and forth, and then I am slowly concentrating that colour a little bit more on the outer edge. So as you can see here, I'm just doing it again, back and forth, and making sure to blend that. So this is going to be my transition colour. So whatever colour I put onto the eyelid, this is going to be the colour that the eyeshadow goes up to. So now I'm going in with another Colourpop eyeshadow called Redhead. I'm just blending that on the outer edge, back and forth, and then slowly fading it back into the eye socket and through the crease. Again, I'm just getting some more of that colour Redhead, and I'm concentrating it on the outer edge and then blending that back in through to the crease of the eye, back and forth, making sure that it's all well blended. This is one of my favourite parts, and that's called cutting the crease, where I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape and I'm just applying that to the eyelid, asking Penny to open her eyes, and as you can see, it does leave a mark as to where the eyelid goes up to, and so you want to then make sure that your concealer goes to that height of the eye. Again, you can see that line where Penny's eye naturally opens, so again you want to put that concealer right up to that point. Sometimes if you've got hooded eyes, you want to bring it just a little bit higher. So now I'm applying this gorgeous pigment by Peaches and Cream called Mademoiselle, and this colour is to die for. It is stunning and it reflects gorgeous in the light. So I'm just adding that over the concealer, and what I'm doing is I'm actually patting this on. I'm not brushing, or I am literally just patting it on, pat, and I'm packing that colour onto the eyelid. The packing ensures that it adheres to that concealer and it sticks. So now I'm using my Huda Beauty, the Rose Gold edition, and I'm using the colour Manita in the corner of Penny's eyes, and I'm just concentrating that colour on that outer edge and then blending the colour back over that cut crease. And then just where I sort of blended some of the colour away, I am just packing a little bit more of that Mademoiselle colour back over the eyelid. Gosh, it looks stunning. So because we're working with a pigment, unfortunately it does get dusty, so I'm just brushing that away from underneath Penny's eyes, and I'm just using a big fluffy brush. And to make sure I've got rid of it, I'm just using the Bioderma micellar water just to cleanse underneath her eyes and get rid of any of the loose glitter. So I'm using my MAC Oil Control Moisturiser on the base on Penny's face, and while that's sinking in, I'm just going to do a nice matte black eyeliner, and for this I'm using my Inglot Gel number 77, and I'm just getting as close to the roots of those lashes as I possibly can. So to create a wing, I get Penny to look forward, and I imagine a line going from the corner of her nose to the end of her eyebrow, and I draw a line just towards where the bottom of the crease is, and then I bring that along. Then I want to join that end eyeliner line and then aim it so that it's to the middle of Penny's eyes. I'm applying my favourite lashes, which is the Ardell Demi Wispies, and I'm using the duo glue here. Make sure the glue's tacky before you put the lashes on. I always try and aim to put the lash on so that it is the middle of the eyelid, and then I sort of wiggle the eyelash and adhere it to the natural lashes by usually using my tweezers, just by pushing the natural lash line onto the lashes. So I'm just going in with my Inglot gel liner on Penny's waterline and going in with some tart shape tape underneath the eye. Blending that out with my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion sponge. And I then go over it with my Urban Decay Velvetizer setting powder. I love this powder because it is actually intended to be mixed in with foundation, so you can go back on top with it with liquids. So now I'm going back under Penny's eyelid, and I'm using the Colourpop eyeshadow in Brick, and I'm just bringing that down Penny's under eye, making sure to blend that well out and underneath. Then I'm going in with a smaller brush, and I'm using my Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette, and I'm using the colour Manita with that small brush, and I'm blending that into the lash line. I'm then using my flat liner brush from Sigma, and I'm then just getting right into that lash line and rubbing that matte black eyeshadow, which is called Corrupt from Makeup Geek, and then I am just blending a little bit of that onto the corner of the eyelid and into the eyeliner, and then just blending that out. Again, I'm just wiping all that excess fallout from any of the eyeshadow, and now I'm applying Smashbox Photo Finish Primer onto the face, using about a pea size amount. Then I'm going in with my MAC Pro Longwear Foundation in NW15, and I'm using a buffer brush, and I'm just buffing that into the face. blending that out in parts with Real Techniques. So now I'm going in with MAC's Prep and Prime in Light Boost under Penny's eyes, just to brighten her under eyes up because she was just looking a little bit sallow. And then I'll blend that out with my Real Techniques brush, and then I'm just baking slightly underneath Penny's eyes with some Laura Mercier translucent powder. So now I'm creating dimension back to Penny's face, and by this I'm using the Benefit Hoola bronzer, and I'm creating the sort of the letter 3 shape around the face, which gives sort of like the natural contours of anyone's face. I'm just brushing away the excess powder underneath Penny's eyes, and then to highlight I'm using MAC's Vanilla Pigment. Just applying a little bit over the lips, on the nose, and blending that up. I'm then using my favourite mascara, which is a Max Factor 2000 calorie, on my metal lash comb, and I'm applying that to the lashes. And I'm also using that to blend Penny's natural eyelashes to the eyelash. Carrying on with the pink theme, I'm then going in with my favourite blush, which is by Estee Lauder, and it's called Pink Kiss. I'm now going in with MAC's lip liner, which is called Deverish, a gorgeous pink. Then I'm going over the lips with this gorgeous lipstick by MAC, and it's called Speak Louder, and it just finishes off this look. It looks amazing. I am so in love with it. Here is the finished look, guys. I hope you liked it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.